Soul Sanctuary friends, YouTube friends, welcome to Practice with me, Kat Meffan. So this is your daily staple practice. This is something that I recommend that you should try to carve out a little bit of time for every single day, and you will very, very quickly notice the benefits of doing a practice like this every morning, and how that gears you up for the day ahead, and how it really just allows you to sink into the breath, the movement, and a really good mindset. So we are going to get started. We're going to get started sat down. Now, this video is to celebrate the launch of the Soul Sanctuary crop sweater in this beautiful cream color. It could be that you're doing this video years after I put it live. So just have a look at the live date that I put this on YouTube, or the Soul Sanctuary. That would be when it launched. It's limited edition, so it won't be around forever. But if you are doing this practice today, then I recommend clicking the link in the description and coming and getting yourself one of these. So without further ado, let's get into this daily practice. Now, come to sit cross-legged. You could be up on a block. That is absolutely fine. And you're going to take the palms facing upwards, with the backs of the hands down onto the knee or onto the thigh. Closing down your eyes and just rolling the shoulders back, and feeling the crown of the head lifting. So as with any practice, we arrive first and we ground ourselves into both the physical space but also the energetic space. Maybe checking in, how do I feel in this moment? And not allowing yourself to run away into a narrative over that feeling, just allowing that feeling to be exactly what it is, just an emotion, a feeling. It's here, it's present, we say hello to it, and we keep on going. And we start to check in with the breath, not placing any judgment over the breath, not making any big changes to it, just noticing the quality of your breath. Noticing the rise and fall of the chest, of the belly, gently just soothing in its circular motion round the body. And I'd like to invite you to set your sankalpa, your intention for the day. What would you like to offer to this practice, to your day, maybe even to your week? Something that feels natural, it feels good for you. And you can keep the eyes closed. We're just going to work through a bit of alternate nostril breathing to begin with. Alanoma Viloma, just opening up through the nasal pathways with using the fingers as our little locks here. And this breath, if you haven't done it before, is a really good way to find a little bit of balance in the whole nervous system, but also physically through the nasal pathways. And you might notice that one side is a little bit more closed than the other, you're a little bit harder to breathe. That is completely normal. Just awareness and observation, that's where the yoga is. So you're going to use your right hand, and you'll take the two peace fingers down onto the palm. You'll take the right thumb to the right nostril, and then the two other fingers will come over to the left nostril. And we'll close off the right to start with. We'll inhale left, exhale right, and we'll switch it around. If you get a little bit lost, do not worry. We're not going to be here for ages. I just want us to really sink into this start of our day. So right hand, so thumb comes to the right nostril, and we inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close left, open right, exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the right hand down, just back onto the thighs or in the lap. Keep the eyes closed and just allow your breath to come back to its natural rhythm. And then fluttering open the eyes if they're not already. You're going to place your left hand onto your chest and the right fingertips onto your chin. Now we're just going to work, especially a lot of us that sit at desks every day. This is a really, really good way just to bring a bit of mobility into the neck. We get a little bit stiff when we're hunched over, and it's really important that we use both or all directions of the head. So with the hand, you're going to almost push the head back, but without lifting the chest. So the whole torso wants to stay really nice and still. And then we literally, like we're giving ourselves like 3 chins. That's what we want to be doing here. So the head comes back, we give ourselves 3 chins, and then we push it forwards. Comes back and forwards. And then you can release that right hand and just place both hands down onto the chest. So head back and forwards. Back and forwards, back and forwards, back and forwards. Come to neutral. Turn the head round to the right side. Bring it back through center. Turn the head around to the left side. And then bring it back through center. Drop the right ear round to the right shoulder. Take some half neck circles here. So just moving your way round, side to side. One more time, going in each direction. And then just keep the chin down to the chest. Interlace the hands behind the head. Draw the upper arm down into the chest, rounding the spine. Take a nice big breath here. Inhale. Let it go through the mouth. And then inhale, come up to neutral. Release the hands, place the fingertips down behind you. You can lean onto those fingertips slightly. Lift the chest, so puff the chest up and then drop the head back. So you're opening through the throat. Take an inhale. Open the mouth, stick the tongue out. Ha. One more like that. Inhale. Ha. Coming all the way back to center. And then you're going to place both hands down in front of you. Roll on over to all fours. So in our all fours position, we're just going to first of all pad around through these wrists. So having a little bit of movement forwards, backwards, side to side. Even if you're not spending loads of time on your wrists, remember if we are holding phones, if we are typing at computers and laptops, they are repetitive movements that we are holding throughout the day. So it's really important that we get this mobility into the body early. And then tuck under the toes and come to sit back on the heels. Now, if that's really intense for you, you're going to take the fingertips down just either side of the knees, and that can be your support. If not, if you feel pretty confident here, you're going to lift up the chest and sit back onto those heels. And you can just interlace the hands. You could take some circles through the wrists and continue that little wrist movement. Good. Holding here. Remember, if it gets a little too much on the feet, you just place those hands down to ease off the pressure of the feet. And then shake the hands out, reaching them all the way up to the sky, and a nice big inhale. And release it down. Place the hands down, peel away from the toes, and just tap those feet down onto your mat. We take an inhale, we lower down through the pelvis as we lift the chest, finding cow. And then exhale, rounding the spine, drop the head for cat. Inhale, lift the chest, shine the heart forwards. Exhale as you round. Inhaling, lift. Exhaling, round. Inhale, lift. Exhaling, round. Coming back to neutral, you're going to take the right leg away from you, the toes tucked under, push through the hands. You're going to get this stretch all the way through the right calf. And for those of you that are on your feet a lot, walking, running around, maybe there's some of you that are runners, this one's going to be really juicy. Breathing here, another 2 deep breaths. And then you're going to ease off that pushing sensation. You're going to lower down onto the flat of the back foot as you open the right hip, and then we peel the right arm up above the shoulder. And if you can't keep your balance, like you just saw me, you'll just shift this left foot out onto the diagonal behind you slightly. And we reach that right arm as far as you can. So you really want to be thinking of lengthening all the way through the right side body. And then unraveling, coming back to that all fours position. And then we take the left foot out behind us, pushing through that back foot. Oh yes, feeling that calf stretch. Just being mindful of what the core is doing and the spine. We don't want to just be collapsing here and pinging the bum out. We want to find a nice long line through the crown of the head down to that heel. 2 more breaths here. And then you're going to pivot on over to the inside edge of that left foot or taking it down to flat. And then you open the left hip all the way up, maybe moving that right foot to give you a bit more balance. Left arm reaches all the way up by the ear. We lengthen here. Reach those left fingertips as far forwards as you can. Taking 2 more breaths. And then unraveling. Placing left hand down, placing left knee down. And last thing in our all fours position, just going to start to work the body round in circles. So just checking in now, we've opened through the side body with a few breaths there. So seeing how these circles feel in the body. You can bend the elbows, make it as big as you want to. And making sure you go the other way. Okay, and then from here, you're going to tuck under the toes, make your way back into a downward facing dog, and just spend a bit of time in your downward facing dog, checking in with whatever it is that you need. So maybe a pedaling out through the feet, maybe checking in with those calves again. A shake, a nod of the head, could be some movement in the shoulders here. So this is where we start to energize the body a little bit. Let's take an inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. One more like that, inhale. And exhale, let it go. And then from here, you're going to step the feet in slightly. So we've really shortened the length of our downward facing dog. I'm going to ask you to bend through the knees here, and you're going to launch yourself forwards and land with the feet outside of the hands. So we're going to drop it down to Malasana. So we jump forwards, and then we drop the bottom down. Now, if your Malasana is really, really tricky for you, you can't get the heels down, then either you can sit yourself up on a block, which is a really nice variation to have, especially if your hips are feeling a little bit tight, if you're doing this early in the morning maybe. So if you would like to be modified, sit yourself up on a block, or you could place your heels onto blocks. And either the fingertips down to support you, or palms of the hands together, elbows to the inside of the knees. Crown of the head reaching tall. 3 lion's breath here. So you inhale through the nose, you exhale. As you exhale, mouth open, tongue comes out, and you try to look to your third eye, this place between the eyebrows, our place of wisdom and intuition. Okay, you look silly, but it doesn't matter because nobody can see you. Take an inhale. Nice. Close your eyes. Maybe just find a bit of movement side to side. And then place fingertips down, start to lift the bottom. Heel toe the feet to about hip width apart. Take an inhale, lift the chest, create some space. Exhale as you fold over the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms, come all the way up to standing, and then exhale the hands down through heart center, release the hands down by the side. We're going to take a couple of half sun salutations. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, create space. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up with the hands. Exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, create space. Exhale, and we fold. Inhale, take the arms all the way up. Bring the hands to heart center. Now, heel toe the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're going to come into a variation of Utkatasana just to say hello to our glutes. Really important every single day that we activate these glutes so that we know that we're able to utilize them throughout the day, no matter what we're doing. So hands to heart center, sit it back like you're sitting on a chair. And we hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the hands down, step the left foot back, drop the left knee down, and just move the right foot to the outside of the right hand. And then drop it down for lizard so you can lower through the hips and give you the option just to find movement here. Something that I personally love to do in my practice is just to have a little bit of a move around through the different shapes. If you'd prefer to be still, that is absolutely fine. No matter what you've chosen to do, finding that focus and that connection to breath. Tuck under the left toes, lift the back knee. And then just heel toe that right foot into the center line. Drop the back knee down and then move forwards into a lunge. Inhale. Exhale, shift the hips back. Ardha Malasana, half split. Inhale, come forwards to the low lunge. Exhale, take it back. One more. Inhale, bringing it forwards. Exhale, taking it back. And then we come forwards, place the hands down, step that right foot all the way back to a downward facing dog, and then we switch it to the left side. So left foot goes to the outside of the left hand, drop the back knee down, we find lizard. And we have that little sway side to side. Maybe stillness, but no matter what, we connect to the breath, the inhales, the exhales. And we tuck under the back toes, lift the back knee, and then heel toe the left foot to the center line. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, low lunge, drop the hips forwards. Exhale, take it back, half split. Inhale, bring it forwards, low lunge. Exhale, back, half split. Last one, inhale it forwards. And then exhale, taking it back. And then you're going to shift yourself forwards, place the hands down. Now, instead of going back through a downward facing dog, you're just going to drop the knees down and then come to sit back on the heels. Now, if this position is really uncomfortable for you, you could do this next thing in a high kneeling position, so how I am here. Or you could place a cushion between your heels and your bottom. Now you're going to take golfer's grip. So that is your fingers folding into the pad of your hand and then your thumb out to the side. Now for this first one, your thumb is facing forwards, arms are out, and we take circles going forwards about the size of a dinner plate without moving the rest of the body. So this movement is coming purely through the shoulders. And we go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the arms out, but we just reverse it. So the thumb goes back and now the palm's facing upwards, but we've still got those fingers in, and we take it backwards in the circles. And we go 15 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. And then just bring yourself down. You might want to take the legs out quickly and just have a little wobble through the legs in case they got a little bit sore there in that kneeling position. And you're going to come back to where you started in your seated position, where that cross-legged, you could be up on a block. Now, you're going to place one hand over the other on the heart space and close down your eyes. So from here, just reconnecting to the breath in case you lost that rhythm. So not making any big changes or judgments, as always, on the breath. Just keeping it soft and fluid. We don't need to be controlling it too much right now. I'm going to offer you an affirmation, and I invite you to say this out loud. And if you can't say it out loud, then just saying it to yourself. I will face today with love, strength, and grace. I will face today with love, strength, and grace. Say it with me if you can. Let's go. I will face today with love, strength, and grace. One more time. I will face today with love, strength, and grace. Just keep those words with you. Allow them to really resonate and be in your soul. They are not just words spoken, they are vibrations felt. And we're going to seal this practice today with one releasing breath here together, taking an inhale. And let it go. Fluttering open the eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you all so much. Thank you for doing that daily practice. If you enjoyed that, make sure that you favorite it, you save it, and you come back to it time and time again. Like I said, such a great practice to have as a start to every single day. So yeah, make this something that you do every day. Thank you to those of you that support the Soul Sanctuary. If you don't know, it is an online membership for yoga, meditation, all the good stuff, and it's just $14.99 a month. As I said at the start, this video is to celebrate the launch of the cream cropped sweater in our Pampas colorway. I call it cream, but actually it's Pampas. And I hope that you love it. And lucky you if you get your paws on one of them, because they are going to shoot off the shelves. They are made from fully recycled material, and I'm very excited to share this limited edition one with you all. I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to let you enjoy your day. Bye-bye.